Madam, thank you so much for coming. I am Chief Obidike Ajuruchukwu of a program called Let's Talk About It. In Manodika, there are people that don't want to talk about what is going on in Biafra. You are the woman leader for all these ladies that are behind you and more. Biko, introduce yourself to our audience.
My name is Mrs.
Bridget, could you speak louder?
My name is Mrs. Bridget Okafor.
Oh, Mrs. Okafor, darling, welcome.
Thank you.
What do you, where are you from?
In Biafra land, I am from Aro. My husband is from
And here in America, what of
Anambra State, I live in Pennsylvania.
Anambra State?
Here in America, I live in Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania. Welcome.
Thank you.
Madam, things are happening very badly in Biafra land. You're the woman leader here. Can you send a message to the women? Because we hear so many bad things that are happening to women at home. Talk to them, say something to them, encouraging. Go ahead.
To my fellow women in Biafra land, I want you to know today that our hearts bleed because of what is happening to you. In fact, as mothers, we can see your pain. And that is why, the main thing why we have come together as mothers, because we take reference from what is going on and what is happening to you. How you are being raped, how your kids are being killed. It is very difficult for a mother to bury her own child. And we can see your pain. We can see how your children are being slaughtered, being killed as flies. And we are telling you to take heart. It's a pity it has to cost us for us to get our country, for us to get what belongs to us. But we are telling you to take heart, everything will be okay. One day, Biafra will be restored and all this will be stopped. And we will be able to enjoy our country once more.
I would like you to send the message to Jill Jordan, that is the wife of the President of the United States. She's a mother. They have lost a son. They know what it is to lose a family. Talk to her. What she should do to help Biafra nation to be restored.
Mrs. Jill Biden, the First Lady, you are just like the mother of all mothers, mothers of all children. You can take reference from what happened in your own home when Joe Biden lost his son. In the case of Biafran women, they have lost not just a son, but many sons. They have lost husbands. They have lost everything they have. They have lost dignity. We are asking you to plead to your husband, our president, the father of the nation, to see what is going on in Nigeria. Nigerian government is a terrorist government. They have turned the country to a terror. Civilians, innocent souls are being killed for nothing's sake. So we want you to talk to your husband about this and find out how best to solve this problem. And the only thing that will work is for them to allow Biafra to grow, for us to settle, because we have nothing in common with the other tribes in Nigeria. So we need to go. We need to have a referendum and go back to our country and live the life we were living before the British came and colonized us and amalgamated us with Nigerians, which today are marginalizing us, punishing us and persecuting us. Their plan at this time is to kill everybody and take over the land. So we hope that you are there. God made it possible for you to sit on this seat today. So we want you as a mother to look at what is going on.
There are many women in the organization in the United States called the Congressional Black Caucus. These are all Congress people that are black, African Americans, but they don't seem to know what is going on. Tell them what's going on. Again.
The story of Biafra is no longer something new. This has been going on since 1960. Maybe they have heard about it, but they don't know the details. We are here today to tell them the details. As fellow blacks, they see how we are being marginalized everywhere. And it's even worse in Africa where we came from. Because they are using our leaders to marginalize us, they are using our leaders to terrorize us. So we hope that they are look at our plight and help us out, because if not, the plan is to kill us and take over the land.
We understand that the government of the United States is selling arms to Nigeria, planes, destructive equipment. Send a message to the President of the United States about those arms.
Yes, we heard about the Tacoma aircraft. Actually, the Americans thought that this is being sold to attack the Boko Harams. But unfortunately, that is not why they are purchasing it. They are purchasing this arm to use it to kill the Biafrans and take over the land. So we are appealing to the Nigerian government, to American government not to sell these arms to them, because they are going to use it to kill us. That's the purpose of them buying it.
Is that an assumption, or is that a propaganda? Is there truth to it?
This is truth. This is a very good. This is truth that everybody knows. They know that they are purchasing this arm to use it to kill the innocent soul, not Boko Haram, because they are part of Boko Haram.
All of you here, you know the same thing.
Yes.
Do you agree that this is what the Nigerian government will do?
Yes, they know. The Nigerian government is committing genocide. They are killing the people from the southeast Nigeria. Because they are mostly Christians, Jewish religious people, and people who are not Muslims. You know, once you are not a Muslim, they want to kill you because they want to Islamize the whole nation. This is a jihad. This is not just ordinary crisis going on in Nigeria. They are killing us. They want to take over our land, and we won't let them. We want the American government to please step inside it and help us out. You know?
There's another group of people that don't seem to know what's going on. The African American people. They seem not to have any idea what is going on.
Yes, it's because
First, woman leader, please say something to the African American people.
actually the African American people, they made them to lose their culture. Today, they don't really understand what is really happening because they don't believe in Africa anymore. And they cannot see with us.
Make them believe it. Right now.
Okay. The African Americans, I want you to know, understand that we are one. Our ancestors came from us. Unfortunately, when we mention slave trade, it's like a wound and a stigma to them. But they should understand that we were not born when this happened. We did not know anything about it. Most of us read it in school. If they are still holding that anger against us, we apologize because we never knew what happened. They should realize that we are all one. We are sisters, we are brothers. We came from the same area. If there is anything they can do in order to help and make American government understand what is going on and how they are massacring their brothers and sisters, they should hurry up and do it. Because once Biafra is liberated, all the blacks in the whole world will be liberated.
Very good. Yeah, very interesting. Well, thank you so much. Thank all of you for coming. Quickly say something to the African American people, really, because they really don't know. You know, I Bologna Igbo no. How am I going to menu? What if a hammer? If you have Biafra or Sigugini, is that bread or hamburger? They truly say something, Mama.
Nigerian government unspeakably paid all the networks not to speak about what happens in Nigeria. They pay the money off, all of them, so they cannot talk. They don't hear it. So they time and they put it under the carpet and keep going.
There's one more person, the British Prime Minister. Britain is more closely involved. The G7, they're very closely involved in what is going on in Nigeria, in Biafra. Say something to the British Prime Minister.
We want the British Prime Minister to know this. They know very well that they came and colonized us. We are peaceful people living by ourselves, able to solve our problem, and they came and colonized us. And when they saw that our land is very fertile, what they did before they left was to hand us over to the Fulanis, to the illiterate ones, to those who are fanatics for their religion. And today, they are using them to kill us, to destroy us, so that they can take over the land. If they, the British, who we will say have no major problem with the EUs, and they decide to pull away from them, why wouldn't they allow us to leave? Because they left without war, without problem. They did not even suffer any marginalization. They did not even suffer any persecution or exploitation from EU. But still, they wanted to leave, and they left peacefully. So what is the problem of allowing us to leave? Because they are actually the people holding us.
The British. The British.
Yes.
Yes.
And even in Nigeria now, the British High Commissioner, she's doing a lot. Just a couple of weeks ago, she traveled to the southern part of Nigeria, went to some of the states, like the states in the east. She visited the governors, and from there, they agreed on launching a genocide attack on the Easterners. Right now, in certain states in the east, they are there. The terrorist army, they are killing people. We were really surprised that Katrina Lane went to the south. She never mentioned anything about the genocide that we are carrying out there. She only was talking about how to keep Nigeria together. She was talking about how they're going to hold the next election. She was talking about how she never mentioned anything about people that are being killed in the eastern part of Nigeria. That means that she knows everything. And immediately she left her visit, immediately she ended her visit, the major genocide started. Since barely 4 weeks now, there has been constant killing. Even there's also bombing in some parts of Biafra land. And then we believe that Katrina Lane did that. It's her act and work.
If you have a uniform statement to say to Britain, what would it be? One uniform statement.
Leave us alone. Take off your hand from Nigeria. Leave Biafra alone.
If they exited from EU, we deserve to
Yes,
exit
we want
from
to exit
Nigeria.
from Nigeria.
Yes, we want referendum. We want Biafra. And we want to stop these innocent killings in Nigeria. I supported Joe Biden when he came to San Antonio. This is the picture I took. I supported him because he agreed with me. I discussed with him personally, one-on-one, to support Biafra and to see his Nigerian government from all the evil they are committing.
Now you have opened up another question. Is it referendum, Madam Leader, Madam First Lady? Is it referendum that Igbo want, or do they want a restoration of Biafra? A nation? Nation or referendum?
Well, the referendum will lead to our getting our nation. If we can get this nation without referendum, that will be fine. But we want to make sure that everybody agree, that people agree, because it's like now an argument: do we want? Do we? Some people are not like into it, they are not sure. So our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is open to people making up their mind, deciding if they want to still belong to Nigeria, which is a fair deal.
And that's where the referendum comes in.
Exactly.
And there's the other side that says, oh, hi, referendum out the window. We want Biafra nation, a sovereign nation. And that's the biggest goal. So all these constitutional amendments.
We don't want it.
No more. We go past that.
That's the amendment is to keep Nigeria together. We don't need it. We don't want it.
No constitutional, because in Igbo we're not involved.
This is what led to the Biafran War.
Not just
We
Igbo,
had
the
reconstruction. The Ojukwu negotiated a reconstruction.
I'd agree, of
Never
course.
wanted it, and they initiated a genocidal war against Biafra. And this is what we are trying to avoid this time. We don't want restructuring of Nigeria because it's already
No an amendment to the Constitution. So clearly, we want referendum that leads to a sovereign nation.
Biafra, yes.
Biafra.
Point of correction, Biafra is not just Igbo alone. Biafra is made up of several nations, ethnic groups. We have the Izon people, we have the Efik, we have the Ikweres, we have the Anan, we have the Igbos, we have the Ibibios, and then we have chiefs and then some Igalas. There are several ethnic nationalities that make up Biafra. So it's not just only the Ndi Igbos alone.
So if somebody says, all hell Biafra, what would you say?
All hail Biafra!
And to our African American communities, we want to build a nation they can be proud of. A nation that's going to make them put their heads up and be proud of being black.
And they can come back to
They
Africa.
can come back.
Come back to Africa. That's interesting. If we rebuild Biafra, you can come home.
Yes. We can finally give them their proper identity. They know where they are, where their clan comes from, and where life begins for their ancestors. This is what we want for
Madam?
African American brothers and sisters.
On that note, everybody had my daughter Chidinma Williams when she was speaking this morning on this afternoon. She is African American youth because her father is African American. She's an American girl, and then for those of our brothers and sisters that are African American people, we are one. I married African American man, and my children are African American. And my daughter and her siblings, we had her say that they went home, and that place is a home for them. They have that,
You want to take them home.
Yes, they have already been home. And they have mingled and communicated with their cousins. And they want to go back, but I won't let them because of all that is happening. That's why she said that it's like they are strapped and limited to go back home to see their cousins and relatives.
Madam Woman Leader,
That is it.
you have support. You have a backing, very strong backing.
Yes, I do.
That Biafra must be a nation, sovereign, independent, and living as a good living any other country.
Better.
I want to
Best
thank
of
you.
all.
I want to thank all of you.
Thank you so
This is live on YouTube, and we're going forward with this entire process. God bless you. Thank you, all of you, so much for coming and saying something. Say something to all of them.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Biafra, we held thee.
All hail Biafra.
Biafra, we held thee.
All hail Biafra.
Biafra, we held thee.
And
Amen.
collectively, the women are saying America should not support terrorism in Nigeria. Our government has been hijacked by terrorists. The man that is our leader is a fake war. They should stop killing our people. Selling egg fighter jets to Nigeria is to use it to cause genocide.
Thank you,
We want
madam.
to use it to kill Biafrans and Christians.
You'll be
So
okay.
America should not supply Tokuna jet fighter to Nigeria.
Thank you.
Because we're going to resist it with our last blood.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Personally, thank you so much.
Thank you for having
God
us.
bless you for all of your time and all your members backing you and supporting you.
Thank you.
Chukwu gozie gị nnọọ.
Thank you.
All right, my dear. Daalụ nụ.
Go.
Daalụ nụ.